watch it on YouTube later. Okay, I'll start the recording. So the story today is called The Stinky Skunk. The Stinky Skunk. Stinky means smells very bad, right? Like if you try to smell your old socks, they would stink, probably, right? Okay. Let's see what the story is about. I'll read the first page first. The second page actually. I'll read it, then I'll ask somebody else to read it. Okay. So listen carefully. If you don't read carefully, I'll ask you to read alone. I'll read. Music blasted through the forest. Blasted means it was played very, very loudly. Music was being played very loudly through the forest. Delicious food smells filled the air. Every animal, big and small, was laughing, dancing, and singing. I can hear my own voice. Let's mute everybody for now, okay? Then I'll unmute you later, okay? It was the spring fling. It was the spring fling, the biggest party of the year. Oh, that's what's happening. The animals are having a party. They're all having a party. The forest animals. You can see a lot of delicious food and games. Do you know this game? What is he trying to do? The raccoon over there, they're holding a stick and he's trying to go under the stick. Yes.
Limbo. I can do a limbo too.
It's called limbo. You can do
limbo.
limbo.
I can do a limbo.
Okay, get ready.
Limbo,
we'll do limbo a little later. Once we finish the book, I'll ask you to do the limbo under your chair.
Sir, I have to show you something. Sir,
do you? Okay.
Sir, I have to show you something.
Okay, show it to me then. Dinette.
Okay.
What is it?
This is my own book that I made, but I didn't make a cover, so it just looks like old book.
Let's see what's on the inside.
But I just pasted all of these planets that I know.
Okay.
This is the inside of the book. So I got the Milky Way galaxy that we all live in, and many others.
I made a lot of. That's nice.
And a stars formation.
That's cool.
I'm going for like 30 pages now.
Wow, you're really into science apparently.
Yep.
All right.
I like astronomy.
Which are kind of.
That's great. Well, thank you for showing them to us, Dinette. Let's go back to the story because we have a lot of work to do. Okay? If you have something to show me, let's do it later after the stories are over, at the end of the lesson, okay? We'll do the showing and telling at the end of the books after we read everything, okay? Let's read this page together. Everybody's ready? I'm gonna watch you. If you're not reading, I'll ask you to read alone, starting from music and finish on the word year, okay? Just that part. Ready, go.
Music classes through the forest. Delicious food smells. Animal, big and small, was laughing, dancing, and singing. Party of the year, bro.
Sadev, you're not reading. Sadev, you're not reading. What are we gonna do? Would you like to read alone, Sadev? You weren't reading. Sadev, are you playing? No? Are you reading? No? Why not? You should be reading, okay? Please don't play. Look carefully and read when everybody reads, okay? If you don't read, I'll ask you to read alone. Let's go to the next page. Ooh, what is that? That's a mysterious smell. Mysterious smell is a smell that comes from somewhere that nobody knows where it comes from. It's a mystery. It's a secret. Mystery is kind of a secret that nobody knows about. Then I'll read, listen. Then suddenly every animal nose went up. A mysterious, strange smell filled the air. It wasn't anything delicious, that's for sure. It was something very, very bad. Ready, go.
Bad
Somebody said very, 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 10 times very bad. Yes, it was very bad. What, yeah, let's see what kind of smell it was. The smell, well, we do not know yet. The smell got worse and worse. Not just bad, it got worse. The animals saw a stinky gray cloud coming towards them. See that cloud? A stinky gray cloud coming toward them. It smells like old socks, said Rabbit. Ancient socks. Ancient means very, very old. Like super old socks are ancient socks. Socks that your great, great, great grandfather wore. Those are ancient socks. Do you have grandfather socks in your house? Go and smell them. Just kidding. Don't do that. Socks that haven't been washed in hundreds of years. No, it's worse than that, cried Bobcat. It smells like rotten eggs. Who's a bobcat? This animal is a bobcat, a kind of an animal. Okay, let's read from the beginning to the word eggs. Ready, go. Yeah, have you ever smelled rotten eggs? They don't smell very nice, do they? Maybe you have, maybe you didn't. You've never smelled. You're very lucky.
No,
Yeah, you're lucky that you didn't
I
smell.
just smashed those.
Yeah. Look at those animals. I don't think they're
I only
happy.
squashed.
The cloud is flying towards them. What are they going to do? As the cloud moved above them, the animals started panicking. Panicking means freaking out, losing their minds, screaming, "Ah, help!" Some ran and hid, but others stayed. They didn't want to leave their food behind for the stinky, whatever it was. Stinky what? They don't know what it is, but they didn't want to leave their food for it. Well, they had to. There's no way out of it. Ready, go. They didn't want to leave their food behind for the stinky ... means stinky what?
Sir.
They do not know. Whatever it was,
Sir.
they didn't want to leave their food behind.
Excuse me, sir. Why
Yes.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Why is there glasses and that have been hot dog flying over their heads?
That's a hot dog, and it's the food and different things that they were wearing during the party. They were having fun. Some were wearing glasses, some were eating hot dogs and other food. They're just flying because they're running away quickly.
And the skunk.
They're
and
running
the skunk
quickly
has
away and throwing those things, leaving
French
those things
fries
behind.
on his head.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Just then, the animals heard a rustle. Rustle is kind of a noise.
Sir, the skunk's hair looks like French fries.
Yeah, let's see. They heard a rustle in
It
the
looks like
darkest
French
part of the forest. A creature is an animal. A creature came out of the bushes. Hi, folks. Folks means hi, friends. The creature said, I'm here for the party. That's a skunk, right? You can see him. He came for the party too, with a cake and a hat that looks like French fries. Let's read. Ready? Start.
The animal heard animals came out of the
Yes, let's see what's gonna happen. Will the skunk be able to have a party with the animals? Nobody wondered where the smell was coming from now. They were not questioning. It was not a mysterious smell anymore. Now they knew for sure. Nobody wondered where the smell was coming from. Now it's Skunko Stinkus. That's his name. Skunko Stinkus. Kind of long, but it's made of the word skunk and the word stink. Skunko Stinkus, cried Fox. Run for your noses, cried Otter. Run away. It's a stinky emergency, shouted Bear. A stinky emergency. Emergency is like an accident. Stinky, something that smells bad. All right, let's read. Ready, go. Nobody
Otter baby.
Yes, it's a stinky emergency, shouted Bear. What are they going to do? Ooh, what is that? That's a scientific book that they're looking at. What are they trying to find? I think they're looking for information about skunks. I'll read, listen. Wait, said Owl, and owls usually are kind of wise. This is most interesting. I have never seen the Skunko Stinkus. I have only read about him in this scientific book. Well, here I am, said Skunko Stinkus with a smile. Let's get this party started. Come on, everyone. Well, said Owl, there's a problem, my friend. There seems to be a powerful smell coming from you. Oh, that, said Skunko Stinkus, it's my aroma. And now aroma, if you know what the word aroma is something that smells nice. That's my aroma, like flowers have aroma. Skunks don't have aroma, they have stink. It smells awful. Let's read this page. Everybody's ready? Start. Kuwini, are you reading? Kuwini, are you reading? Yes? Okay, read well. Rayandra, stop playing with your camera. Okay, let's read. You're changing the background continuously. Don't change the background. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what's gonna happen. How are they going to solve the problem? Now they have a problem. Skunk wants to have a party and animals want to have a party, but there's a stink. What are they going to do about it? Well, let's see. Well, no trouble, my friend, said Owl. We shall think of a way to fix your stinky problem. I could scare that smell away, said Bear. Bear wants to scare it away. Bear roared his scariest roar. Ready? But the stinky cloud still filled the air. Oh no, it didn't help. It's still stinky. The stinky cloud did not run away. It's not afraid of the bear. Let's read. Ready, go. You don't have to repeat the same word many times. Air, air, air. I didn't hear any roars. Come on, everybody roar on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. That was nice. Beautiful roaring. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful roaring. Let's see what's gonna happen next. What is the fox doing? The fox is thinking of a way to help. Let's see. I've got just the thing, said Fox. Means I know what to do. Fox stuck her big bushy tail into a bunch of beautiful spring flowers. There's some flowers. She put her tail into the flowers first. She swished the sweet smell all over Skunko Stinkus. But the sweet flower smell could not make the bad smell go away. It still didn't help. The smell still stayed. Let's read. Ready, go. Right. Thank you. Charunji, are you sleepy? You're yawning. Are you sleepy? Yes. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Hopefully you don't fall asleep. I have it, said Raccoon. What will Raccoon do? Well, it's kind of easy to figure it out. I'll read. I have it, said Raccoon. I have it means I know what to do. I'll wash the smell away. Raccoon soaked Skunko Stinkus with rainwater. He had a bucket of rainwater and he poured on poor Skunk. Hey, I'm all wet, said Skunko Stinkus, but the terrible smell was still there. Oh no, it didn't help Skunko Stinkus. He is still stinky. Let's read. Ready, go. Yes, it was still there. Poor Skunk. What about now? Will the hummingbirds help? These are hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are tiny little birds. Then Hummingbird flew up with her friends. The animals all laughed. When you read, you have to laugh too. How can tiny birds get rid of such a big smell? Tiny birds, big smell, what can they do? Asked Owl. Just watch, said Hummingbird. The hummingbirds flew around Skunko Stinkus. They flapped their wings so fast you couldn't see them. Around and around they went. They're flying and they're moving their wings very fast. Let's read. Ready, start. All right. Good job. Good job. I think they're gonna help. Do you think the hummingbirds will help? Let's find out. Yeah, look. The cloud is moving. It's moving away together with hummingbirds. The stinky cloud moved. It moved some more. The hummingbirds were blowing it away with their wings. Their wings were moving very, very fast, and they were moving the clouds, the stinky cloud away. Hey, said Skunko Stinkus with a giggle. That tickles. That tickles. Hummingbirds' wings moving very fast. That tickles. Soon the terrible smell was gone. Hooray! Let's read. Ready, go.
Stinky cloud moved into summer.
Flying away with their wings.
Yes, that tickles. Soon the animal, soon the terrible smell was gone. Ooh, look at that. Now everybody's having fun. Now everybody's happy. They're having a party. The animals all cheered. Woohoo! The spring fling was saved. The party was saved. It was not ruined. Party on, said Skunko Stinkus. And the animals had the best spring fling ever. The name of their party is Spring Fling. That's what they're having. Ready? Read. Yes, ever. The best party ever, the best spring fling ever. This is the end of the story. I hope you liked it. And now for the special one, for the special book that I'll read to you today. I have two options for you. I have two options. I'll give you two options. First option is about superheroes. Second option is about dragons. You have to choose, okay? Let's vote for it. If you would like to read about superheroes, raise your hand, okay? You know how to raise your hand? Click on the button, click on the button. If you click on the button to raise your hand, then your hand would be raised. You have to click on the button.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
I am on the computer.
Yeah, you can click on the...
Two additions. You don't I only have.
Okay, if you don't have that button, if you cannot find it, if you think you don't have it, you can raise your actual hand. Shanu and Shanu, is it both of you or only one person wants to read about superheroes? Two, okay, so let me count. Adisha, 1, Caitlin, 2, Atara, 3, 4, 5, 6, Shanu and Shanu, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 people, and Nanuka couldn't click on the button, so 14. And Jeanette too? Jeanette, is your hand up? It's kind of halfway up, so I'm not sure. Yes? Okay. We have 14 votes. Yes, I counted you. Did I? Yeah, I counted you.
Me also.
Yeah, I counted you.
Answer
me. We have 14. 14.
I got superhero.
Yes. Put your hands down now. Put your hands down. Put your hands down. Lower your hands. Lower your hands. Now, if we have 14 votes for the story about superheroes, right? Now, dragon story. If you would like to read a story about a dragon, now raise your hand again. Those who would like to read about dragons, raise your hand. And we'll see how many people would like to read about dragons. Click on the button or you can raise your actual hand. Let me count now. Ushika 1, Natuli 2, Kenzo 3, Atara 4, Dulnit 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, Kuvini 12, Sadel 13. Okay, I have 13, but superheroes with 14. So there's one difference. The difference is one vote only. It means superheroes win, right?
Yes.
Yeah, only one vote is the difference. Superheroes win.
I love superheroes.
Right. I know you're very happy. Let's celebrate quietly. Okay.
I love
Happy.
I'm going to share the book with you so you can see. It's okay. It's called, and it's not just any superheroes. It's called The Adventures of who? The Adventures of Captain Underpants.
Underpants, teacher, I read
Yes.
this.
The Adventures of Captain Underpants. Can you see it? Everybody can see
I
it?
read this.
Oh my gosh, I love Captain Underpants. There's even I even watched the video
can't
see.
I even watched the
Oh
movie about Captain.
Everybody can see, or anybody? Is there anybody who cannot see?
Can't
I
see.
love Captain Underpants for real.
Can't see underwears. Can't see underpants. Can't see Captain Underpants' underwear or his cape.
Who cannot see? Tell me if you cannot
I can't see nothing.
You cannot see anything. Let
I
me share
can't
one
see.
more time.
Can't see.
Okay. I'll try
I
one
can't
more
see
time.
anything. Let me just move the screen. Nope. I can't see anything.
Okay, I'll share one more time so you can
Why
see.
Captain
Okay?
Andy
Wait a
Bear?
second. Here we go.
Bear.
Can you see now?
Captain Andy Bear spinning up.
Can you see now?
What happened?
Yes.
Yes, everybody can see.
I can see.
Okay, who cannot see? Let me know if you cannot see. Everybody can see. Great.
Sir,
Right. Because everybody can see. Great.
sir,
Yes.
sir, I have a signal problem.
Oh, I see. If you have a signal problem, you can watch this video later on YouTube because I'll upload this lesson onto YouTube, okay?
Wait, sir,
Yeah.
let me just leave and join again.
Okay, leave and join again. Shh, let's be quiet, okay? If everybody speaks at the same time, then it would be difficult to read. So Captain Underpants is a superhero that you voted for. I hope you're happy with your choice.
I love Captain Underpants.
Oh,
I
at
even watched
least-
the series. I even watched the movie.
Wow, well, at least we have one person who is happy. I do not know if other people like underwear, but okay, here we go. Here we go. Captain Underpants, tra-la-la. That's the kind of a noise he makes. I'll read, you listen. This is the beginning of the story. It's a beautiful sunny day. There are birds flying in the sky. There are clouds, there's grass. Okay, chapter 1. Can you see chapter 1? Is it loading? Has it loaded for you? Yeah. Please do not speak, okay? Don't make noise. Here we go. Chapter 1, George and Harold. I'll read. Meet George Beard and Harold Hutchins. That's their name. George Beard and Harold Hutchins. George is the kid on the left.
You can read fast and fast.
Would you like to read faster and faster? No, I cannot read fast. I'll read slowly so you can follow, okay? If you interrupt, it's gonna be even slower. Do not interrupt. Listen carefully. Shh. George is the kid on the left, this one, with a tie and the flat top of his head. Harold is the one on the right with a t-shirt and the bad haircut. Ooh, he has too much hair. Remember that now. You have to remember that. It's important. Flower shop. Pick your own roses. George and Harold were best friends. They had a lot in common. They lived right next door to each other, and they were both in the same 4th grade class at Jerome Horwitz Elementary School. They go to the same school like you do, but you are in the 3rd grade and they are in the 4th grade. So they are a little bit older than you. George and Harold were usually responsible kids. Whenever anything bad happened, George and Harold were usually responsible, like here. Remember what it said? It said flower shop, pick your own roses, but now it says flower shop, pick our noses. How do you pick your noses? This is how you pick your noses. And this is what they're saying. But don't get the wrong idea about these two. George and Harold were actually very nice boys. No matter what everybody else thought, they were good, sweet, and lovable. Well, okay, maybe they weren't so sweet and lovable, but they were good nonetheless. It says they were good. Were they really good? I do not know. It's just that George and Harold each had a silly streak a mile long. It means they liked playing pranks and jokes on other people a lot. Usually, that silly streak was hard to control. Sometimes it got them into trouble. And once it got them into big trouble. But before I can tell you that story, I have to tell you this story. What is the story? Chapter 2. Treehouse Comics Incorporation. What is that? What is a Treehouse Comics? Let's see. After a hard day of cracking jokes, oh, it's a treehouse again. Don't you miss the magic treehouse stories? Well, this book has nothing to do with that. Let's continue. After a hard day of cracking jokes, pulling pranks, and causing mayhem at school, causing a lot of chaos at school, George and Harold liked to rush to the old tree house in George's backyard. Inside the tree house were two big old fluffy chairs, a table, a cupboard crammed with junk food, and a padlocked crate filled with pencils, pens, and stacks of paper. What is the paper for? What do they like to do with paper? Oh, that's what
They
they
like to make comics.
Yes, you're right. Now, Harold loved to draw, and George loved to make up stories. And together, the two boys spent hours and hours writing and drawing their very own comic books. Over the years, they had created hundreds of their own comics, starring dozens of their own superheroes. First, there was Dogman. Then came Timmy the Talking Toilet. Ooh. And who could forget the amazing Cow Lady? But the all-time greatest superhero they ever made up had to be the amazing Captain Underpants. Isn't he amazing? George came up with the idea. Most superheroes look like they're flying around in their underwear, he said. Well, this guy actually is flying around in his underwear. The two boys laughed and laughed. Yeah, said Harold. He could fight with wedgie power. That's something that has to do with underwear. George and Harold spent
He's just shooting
entire
underwear at a villain with wedgie power. That's it.
yes.
Just shooting underwear at a villain.
Yes, well, wedgie power is pulling it up. When you pull somebody's underwear up, that's called a wedgie. Yeah. Let's continue. George and Harold spent entire afternoons writing and drawing.
Sir, I joined now.
Okay.
Sir, I joined again.
If you missed the first
Why
part,
did
you
I
can watch. If you missed the first part, watch the video later. I'll upload the link to Schoology so you can click and watch. Okay. George and Harold spent entire afternoons writing and drawing the comic adventures of Captain Underpants. He was their coolest superhero ever. Luckily for the boys, the secretary at Jerome Horwitz Elementary School was much too busy to keep an eye on the copy machine. Ooh. So whenever they got a chance, Harold and George would sneak into the office and run off several hundred copies of their latest Captain Underpants adventure. After school, they sold their homemade comics on the playground for 50 cents each. 50 cents is about what? It's about 200 rupees, right? Or 400 rupees. They would sell their comics.
Well, that's $50.
Yeah, that's $50. So it would be about, maybe 100 rupees. All right. Chapter 3, The Adventures of Captain Underpants. This is what their comic looks like. There he is, flying through the air in his underwear with a cape, of course, because all superheroes have capes. The Really Cool Adventures of Captain Underpants, written by George Beard, drawed is wrong. You have to say drew or drawn by Harold Hutchins. It was a time of darkness and despair for planet Earth. Bad guys had taken over the streets, and all of the superheroes in the world were too old to fight evil. See, there's a Batman, there's Wonder Woman, and there's Superman. They're too old and they cannot fight the evil. Hey! Then along came a new, improved, extra strength superhero. Tra-la-la. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane, says the dog. It's an egg salad sandwich. No way. I'm Captain Underpants. Captain Underpants was faster than a speeding waistband, more powerful than boxer shorts. Ooh, very strong. And able to leap tall buildings without getting a wedgie. He's jumping over tall buildings. Tra-la-la, he says, of course. Night and day, Captain Underpants watched over the city, fighting for truth, justice, and all that is pre-shrunk and cottony. Meanwhile, at a nearby elementary school, turn the page. What happened in the nearby elementary school, primary school, All Nations International School? It was Stinky Taco Surprise Day at the cafeteria. Yuck, say children, they don't like it. Everybody hated it so much, they all threw it away into a trash can. Soon, the cafeteria food came to life. Look at that, cafeteria food. It's a monster. I am the inedible hunk, said the monster. Rawr. The monster ran around the school eating everything in sight. Munch, munch. Help! The inedible hunk just ate up 15 folding chairs and the gym teacher. Uh-oh. Gym teacher is our PE teacher, Mr. Prasad. Uh-oh. The inedible hunk ate Mr. Prasad. Oh no, not folding chairs, said the principal. Somebody's making noise. Please don't make noise. Thank you. This looks like a job for tra-la-la, Captain Underpants. That's right. Captain Underpants. Shh. Captain Underpants shot lots of underwear at the monster, but it didn't do any good. The monster just ate them all. Munch, munch, munch. What is Captain Underpants going to do? So Captain Underpants took off running. The inedible hunk chased him. Help! Screams Captain Underpants. And chased him and chased him. He looks tired now. Finally, the inedible hunk got too tired and thirsty to chase Captain Underpants. How about a nice drink of water, says Captain Underpants. That's the boys' washroom over there. Go have something to drink. So the monster took a long drink from a shiny white bowl, which was the toilet. Gulp, gulp, when suddenly, flush. Hooray for Captain Underpants, shout little children. And so the inedible hunk got flushed away and was never heard from again. Tra-la-la, the end. Yes.
It's a nice story.
It is. Don't miss our next exciting adventure, Captain Underpants and the Attack of the Talking Toilets, coming soon to a playground
Nisha,
near you.
that's not a story, that's a comic book.
Yes. Oh, well, it's a story and the comic book. It's both. It's about George and whatever his name is. I forgot his name. It's about two friends and their comics. Yes, that's what it's about.
Beard and Harold Hutchins.
Sir, that's
Yes,
an abomination.
Yeah.
Sir, that's an abomination.
Yes, I hope you like
Stories
the
and the comic.
abomination and the story. Our time is over now. It's time for you to rest and have lunch and do your homework. Okay. I'll see you next week and we'll continue the story about Captain Underpants. Tra-la-la.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, sir. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Yes.
Yes. Tra-la-la.
Tra-la-la.
You really like that, don't you? Tra-la-la part.
Tra-la-la.
Yes, it is. Bye.
Tra-la-la.
Bye. Ta-da! I can see your nose. There's your nose. Yes. Oh, it's too big. Oh no, I can see your mouth too. Don't eat us. It's an Atara monster. Atara monster. Captain Underpants, come to the rescue. Captain Underpants, help.
Tra-la-la.
Bye everyone. Bye-bye.